Don't let anybody, like I said, if you think that someone has gotten a hold of your information, don't walk in the Social Security office with anybody. I'm just saying don't. Went in there before because somebody had signed themselves up as, I think the way the lady explained it to me that I talked to last, said that somebody signed themselves up as my representative payee. And that's how they've got control over it. But hell, I went in the Social Security office and I asked the guy about it in 2016, and he gave me some questions and things like that, and some mathematical stuff, minus, subtraction, the normal stuff, which I had no problem doing. I absolutely had no problem doing. And he said I was very confident. He didn't understand why I had a representative payee and removed them. Well, hell, they just go right back in the system and put themselves back as your representative payee. I went in the Social Security office in Somerset, Kentucky, the very last time I was in there. And I said and asked the woman, I said, ma'am, I don't get any money. I don't get any money. That was when they told me that someone had signed in the system and put that I had a house and a truck. Hell, don't know nothing about it. And she told me I would have to have my divorce papers from James Collins. Well, hell, James Collins, still haven't got my divorce papers, still haven't seen you, still haven't seen a car title, not nothing. And then he calls laughing at me about getting my mail still. I mean, this is April 14th, 2019. And I asked the woman, I said, I was sitting here waiting my turn. And I seen the thing on the TV that was talking about the E-Verify. I said, ma'am, I said, what is that about? Oh, she said that you have to have a phone, a certain type of phone, or some kind of home address to a computer. And I said, ma'am, I don't get any money, so how am I supposed to go get a phone to verify myself to this account? And I said, you're sitting and telling me people signing in and out of it when I asked you in 2015 not to let anybody have internet access because me and my husband was going through a divorce and he was using my information. I said, he packs 2 cell phones. Packs 2 cell phones. I said, I have been told by people that he uses my voice and answers the phone. I said, so more than likely, whatever is verified to the number that he's setting and holding. And I've went to AT&T numerous amount of times. They don't care. And I said, ma'am, I said, how am I supposed to get my Social Security account opened up and learn about this stuff if I don't get any money and you all won't let me verify myself to my own Social Security number, and you're sitting allowing somebody else to set themselves up as your representative payee? Well, hell, if they're not letting you have a penny, and they're sure not taking you to a computer or getting you a phone, well, how in the hell are you supposed to learn anything? They convinced me when I started going through my divorce in 2016 to walk in the Social Security office that I would get to go back for a master's degree or bachelor's degree or whatever. Hell far, I went straight over to the college as soon as they told me that, Somerset Community College. And I told them, I said, I've already graduated from here, but I would like to go farther. And they tell me there's some kind of, that's how I found out there were student loans. That's how I found out there were student loans. And I'm sitting here thinking, and the whole time, the Social Security office, I go back to them and I tell them, well, what's this about? I said, I need an internet device or whatever so I can verify myself to this account to make sure. And this way I can learn something. I said, you all promise people that they're going to be able to apply for their own housing. They're going to be able to go back to school. You tell them all these things and you do nothing. You do nothing. And hell, you said the start was getting a hold of a phone and verifying it to that account so you can learn. I said, I've asked you 1,000 times for the classes so I can sit and go and get my own stuff straightened out. I said, you are making it. You are making it to where people cannot learn or go farther or do anything with their life. And it's so somebody else can sign themselves up as a representative payee and blow the money. Because I don't even have a vehicle now. I had a vehicle to start with. And I listened to my mother, Kay Branscombe, and went and seen Dr. Umar because I was stressed out because of things going on. I mean, hell, I've got one telling me I can go back to school and get a bachelor's, master's, go to college, sit and try to sign up to go back to college so I can maybe get a better job or something. And hell, far, that's a lie. Go try to apply for housing. Every time I went in there, I needed something else. I needed something else. I needed something else. Block you again. And then they make sure you don't have a phone, so you can't verify yourself to that account. So therefore, you can't even get in to learn about these things, to help yourself. They're not helping anybody but themselves. It's straight up fraud. Do I sound like I'm stupid? I mean, I might be stupid about these phones because I didn't know in 2015 that James Collins was taking the phone apart that I was packing around and that he was controlling whatever I seen on it. I might be stupid on that part because I didn't think people acted like that. Especially not to people you've lived with for 9 years. You don't expect them to do that to you. So you don't, I mean, that's that's something people don't expect. And you sure as hell don't expect for somebody to tell you that, oh, go to the Social Security office, you can go apply for housing, you can go back to college. Well, hell, they know you're going to walk right in there because you're trying to better yourself. You want to better yourself. You want to go on and do something. You don't, I mean, so they know you're going to walk right in there. Well, hell, even if your mom's sitting there with you and she's saying that's who you are, and you're sitting and saying, hey, Mom, I need a cell phone so I can get verified to this account, or I need this. And still to this day, she's telling me that the divorce papers that James Collins, the last time I spoke to him over a month ago, he said he had the fucking divorce papers. He had this, he had that. I haven't seen them. And then he tells me they're mailed to my mother's house. And I'm sitting here thinking, you all are making sure that I can do nothing with my life. You get blocked at every angle. And that's what's so aggravating. The last woman I talked to, I said, ma'am, I'm not lying to you. I said, if I had known stepping in that Social Security office was going to get my clothes stole, get my car tore up, and make my life worse, I would have never done it. I would have never done it. I said, but here's the thing about it. I have went and applied for jobs. I have witnesses to this. I have witnesses to this. I have tried to go apply for jobs, but I don't get any money. So, I mean, if I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm asking for these classes. I'm asking for a phone to verify myself to my Social Security number. I'm asking for a computer. I'm asking for these things, but none of it's being provided. And if they're not giving you any money, and they're not telling you how to do this stuff, and they're lying to you over and over and over again, then something's wrong. Then something's wrong. I have no reason to lie. I sit here at my dad's today, April 14th, 2019. I have no reason to lie. And I mean, you can say I'm crazy, but that doesn't mean that I can't manage my own money. That doesn't mean that I shouldn't be able to have my own house. I mean, I was told when me and James started that divorce that he would have to give me half the money for the trailer because, hell, we both worked and stuff. I was told that he would have to pay for that car he tore up. I mean, we had a building, we had some mowers, I had a bedroom suite before we was married. I got nothing. 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 And still don't get any money from the Social Security office. Every time I try to, oh, and here's the best part. The food stamp office, the last time I was in there over 2 months ago. I know that. And they said, and asked me to fill out a piece of paper so I get my food stamp card. Never got it. And went in there again April 3rd. Every time my mom comes to pick me up to do anything, it's the Social Security office and the food stamp office. And I never get any money from either. Not no food stamps, not no money. Don't even know what, and I said I'm not going back in them. They're straight up liars. But here's another one of these pieces of paper they want filled out again. And today is April 14th, 2019. Haven't seen that food stamp card. So do you think I'm going to fill out any more paperwork when I don't get a food stamp? Do you think I want to walk back in the Social Security office when you walk in there and they remove the representative payee for you one time because they say you're competent enough to handle your money? And then somebody else just goes right back in the system and say you're incompetent and they take back over your money? And they're not giving, you don't have a phone. Hell, Sharky Stonewall, when he came in, my mom's up there. He said, hell, you're going to get your housing and you can go to this college. I said, how come I have to go to that college? Why do I have to go to that college? I still haven't seen the housing. That was over 8 months ago. Went in the housing place numerous amount of times, and every time I go, I need something else. And then by then your car's so tore up, you can't even get there.